Matchup here tonight. The Lady Blue Comets will take on the Lady Tornadoes of Coffeyville. They got a new coach under there, and we'll see how they come out tonight and change some things up. We're going to hear from Coach Fox. That is on the way. We're kind of quickly going here as they got the JV game done, and then we're going to jump on over, and we'll get to our coach's interview back at the studio, and then we'll get back here for the start of this one. We'll probably be back in time for the lineups as they get ready to go. But it is going to be a good one here tonight. Lady Blue Comets coming in here ranked number 9 in Class 4A. Got that ranking there after a couple of good wins to start the SCK season back in December. Let's see if we can get them to keep rocking and rolling here. We get Maddie Craner back tonight. It says she's feeling healthy after she's out those last couple of games there at the end of December. So Coach Fox is feeling pretty good about the girls here tonight. We're going to hear from him. And we got our live stream is up and going. We got the interview onto the live stream as well. Find it at KNZ.biz. Click on the Chanute comment link there. Take you right to the live stream channel that we'll have for you tonight. All right, folks, we're going to send it back to the studio. Zach Sick this evening, so Cody stepping in and helping us out after no St. Paul games tonight, so we appreciate him. He's back there. He got our coach's interview on the way. We'll be back here for the start of this one. We're in Coffeyville on your home for the Blue Comets, Z95.3. Good evening, Blue Comet fans. Welcome to 2020. Time for Blue Comet basketball here on your home for the Blue Comet Z95.3. Getting things started with a Coach Fox interview. And, Coach, I've got a few things to get into here. But, first of all, I want to talk about the health of the ladies. I know this time last year kind of had the flu bug going on. But we held Mandy Crater out for the last 2 games of the 2019. Probably a good thing there to get her ready for this long stretch we're getting ready to go to. So how's she doing? And the other ladies, are we ready to go for this big part of the year coming up?
Yeah, it's been a good break, good time to kind of get away and get the girls healthy. Corey was sick a little bit over break, but she was sick during the time we weren't practicing, so that worked out about perfectly. Everybody else we've avoided the flu bug and all that sort of stuff so far, so we keep trying to harp on them about getting plenty of sleep, plenty of water,
right,
and taking care of themselves on that sort of stuff. And then, like you said, Maddie Craner, we're without her the last 2 games before break. That ankle is doing much better. She's been practicing without any constraints, and hopefully she'll be ready to go as we head to the second part of the year.
All right, well, I hope so, too, and I know she's going to be a big key part of everything the Lady Blue Comets does along the way. But, good start, Coach, 3-1. I know, no surprise. I thought the Lady Blue Comets come out and they just, kind of did what nobody else thought they would do. They just come out there and play good team basketball, which is what you like to see. And they were able to get some good wins over some quality teams to finish up and get started here for the SCK.
Yeah, actually 4-1.
Mm-hmm.
So, really pleased with the first 5 games of the season. And
right.
So, we're a quarter of the way done already, which is kind of crazy. But, to go 4-1 and play the quality of teams we did, we feel pretty good about that. Our lone losses to state-ranked Garden Plain, and they're 2-time defending state champion in their class, and
they're good.
They're good. They're a good team.
Yeah.
And then we've knocked off both Lebec County and Pittsburgh, who were picked 1-2 in the SCK. So
right.
we put ourselves in a good position, and now we need to go take care of business. As we make our way through the rest of the SCK play, and if we can do what we think we should do, we're going to give ourselves a great chance to maybe win another SCK title and give ourselves a chance to have a nice seed heading into sub-state play.
Well, too, Coach, the girls had to feel good about themselves. I know, like I said, you couldn't get them in the gym for a while there. Christmas break catch the rules, so you had to be out for a while. But once you finally got them in there, getting the conditioning, I'm sure, back into it, getting their basketball legs ready to go. But, how are they feeling? How are you keeping them on the ground here? Because they're got to be feeling pretty good about themselves as we get ready to go.
Yeah, I think that they're a good amount of confident.
Uh-huh.
And we talk a lot about what we've done previously doesn't determine what's going to happen in the future.
Right.
And the things that have made them successful so far, we have to continue doing those things, and we have to do them better because teams are going to get better as the season goes along. So they've continued to work hard. They've had great attitudes. I don't think anybody's been complacent.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're just striving to be a little bit better every single day. And, a couple years ago when we went 4-16 or 4-17 or whatever it was, that was the message then, and that's the message now.
Right.
It doesn't change anything. We've just got to stay committed to the process. And when you do that, the wins will eventually take care of themselves.
Yeah, and we got some very good teams that we're going to play. We're going to start off with Coffeyville, and then of course we got Independence at home, and then Parsons too before that mid-season tournament over in Pittsburgh there. So I know, just jumping ahead a little bit here, some of the teams that are in Pittsburgh about the same as last year.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be the small school again,
right,
by a good margin, and so we'll definitely be tested there. But last year we went 0-3 and got it. Our lunch handed to us a little bit.
Tournament.
And then we came out of that and we went undefeated the rest of the way through the league and and against Iola as well. So I mean, we were better because of it. It wasn't any fun while we were there and we were getting pounded.
Right.
But we learned a lot about ourselves, and we learned what you need to do against good teams and what doesn't work, and we were able to apply that second half of the season. So it's not always fun record-wise while you're there, but it's been good for us as far as improving as a basketball team.
Well, and get back to practice too, and Michaela Schonfer's had a really good start to the year, really liking what she's doing. Her and Corey and even JC, working it all together. Brianna, I mean, they're finding her underneath, and she's making some good plays there. She's working on staying straight upright too. So how do you think her first part of it has started off? You had to be very pleased with the way she started anyway.
Oh, absolutely. And super proud of Mac and the senior year she's had so far. She's a kid who has continued to put in the work, and she stepped into there was an opportunity there for her this year, and man, she jumped into it, and she's finishing inside, she's rebounding, and more than that though, she's been such an amazing leader for us. Her communication on the court, her just taking younger girls under her wing in practice, and just kind of showing everybody the way. It's been really special, and she's a special kid, and I'm really blessed to coach her.
Yeah, she's really good, and it seems like she's kind of humble too, because I mean, how does she take into this spotlight? She's probably not used to having that, and now all of a sudden she's a senior year and she's kind of like in that spotlight. She taking it in pretty good.
Yeah, Mac will be the last one to talk about herself,
right.
And so she's obviously happy with the success she's had so far, but she's not content, and I think that's what makes her special. She's continuing to work, and we expect big things from her moving forward.
Yeah, definitely. Look for the big year for her, and of course, Maddie and Corey are doing really good. But your freshman young ladies that you've been getting a lot from, Brindley and also Tyra, having a good start too. So you're liking to see them, and they're improving as well.
Yeah, and just confidence, I think, is the biggest thing with those two. Both of them have a lot of ability. It's just about believing in themselves and doing it out on the varsity court. Because you step in from 8th grade basketballs into varsity basketball, that's a big jump. And they both have really bought into a role, and we're seeing little glimpses of the things that they can do. You saw Brindley with a couple steals in a row and going and finishing against Pittsburgh, that really ignited us and sparked us that game. Tyra, has a lot of range, can really shoot it, and she's getting more aggressive driving it. She's a kid that in the JV game the other night, she had 17 points in the fourth quarter of a JV game, and then of the C team game. She went and played a quarter over there, and she has that ability to go score. And in the varsity game, you just kind of see her fitting in right now. And so she's a kid, as if teams decide that they want to start putting more attention on Corey or putting more attention on JC and Mac, she's a kid who can really score, and will be able to step up for us.
That's good, and I'm liking to see that the way they're playing, Coach, and looking forward to a good part of this long ways we get ready to go into the season. But Coffeyville, who are taking on tonight here to get us started here, they're an up-and-coming team. They're a lot better than they were the last couple of years, I do believe. So anything different from them that we're going to see other than just much better play?
Yeah, I think they're playing harder, and that goes such a long way in high school basketball. Last year I felt kind of bad. I mean, we ended up putting it on them really bad, and it was just layup after layup after layup. But they weren't stopping you. They weren't getting back on defense, and it's like, what do you tell the kids when the other team's not getting back? And this year, you're going to see them play harder. They're going to run back on defense. They're better at handling pressure, and so new coach, and she's done a great job with them so far, and it's going to be a good test for us coming out of break, and we'll have to make sure we're ready to play.
Definitely. And Indy coming to town on Friday, and then we got Parsons at their place, and then we're on break for a few days before the tournament. That's kind of the way it's going to go for the Lady Blue Comets coming up. Anyway, Coach, let's get a win. Start off the year with a win. Let's go 5-1, and hey, number 9 too for the coaches poll, which is a pretty cool ranking there as well. Lady Blue Comets are coming to the floor on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3.
Good evening, Blue Comet fans. Welcome here to Coffeyville as we get ready to go for this big SEK action here tonight. Lady Blue Comets ready to go here. And thanks a lot to Coach Fox for that live and great interview as always. And going to be working with Coach Crabtree to get some more interviews with him as we get through the season. He's at the elementary school, and it's a little bit of a rotating schedule there for Coach Crabtree. So we're going to do our best to try to start getting some of those great interviews with him coming up as we go through the year. Right now we're getting the introductions here for both teams coming out on the floor. Lady Blue Comets coming in here 4-1 and a win by Coffeyville here earlier in the year. So they're playing much better basketball too. Like I said, new coach, as you heard from Coach Fox, with Coach Walker, the new coach out there for the Lady Golden Tornado, and trying to change the culture here for the Golden Tornado. Got the live stream going out there. Got the full court view. And by myself here this evening, folks, so we got the full court view out there. And the thing here in Coffeyville is we're up here in the crow's nest. Kind of hard to see the clock, but I'll do my best to get those clock numbers out there for you as we go through tonight as well. So sit back, relax, and join us here on Z95.3. Check out the live stream there at KINZ.biz. Choose the KINZ logo there, take you right to the YouTube channel as we get ready to go for this one. As you heard there, just kind of plugged it a little bit because Coach doesn't like talking about it. Before we go on, right there at the end of the interview, Lady Blue Comets did get a number 9 ranking in Class 4A, which is pretty good. I should say that's better than pretty good. That's nice to have after the start that they've had here. So let's see if they can keep that up and stay grounded here. This Lady Coffeyville basketball team wants to come out here and pull an upset here. So Lady Blue Comets need to play their game as they get ready to go here tonight. So up here in the crow's nest, we'll do our best from making all the calls. It's going to be Tyra Bogle. We'll be starting out there along with Corey Babcock, J.C. Lewis, Brianna Wagner, and Big Mac, Michaela Schonifer in the circle here to start off for your Lady Blue Comets. And we'll get to started as we go through the ball game here. You got Peck on the floor for sure there. Seeing into the circle, going to be jumping. That was Malsby jumping there. And it'll be Lady Tornado basketball. They'll come from the left to the right. Spear, point guard, will bring it up the floor, drop it off here to Morgan, down in the corner. Now working there to, that's number 1, that's Senior. Working here to the right side, nice little pass underneath, kicking it back out, and swinging out here for the long jump shot. Can't get it to go. Senior gets the rebound, and setting it back up here are the Lady Tornadoes. There's a steal by J.C. Lewis. So J.C. pushed up the floor here, 3-on-2 basketball into the lane. Bounce pass, a little too soft on the bounce pass. Steal there by Spear. And back on the floor now coming to Tornadoes as Spear brings it across the line. She loses a handle on it, but picks it back up. Dropping it off here to Malsby. Malsby working to the left side. Now bounce pass out to Senior. Launching the 3 from the right side off the side of the iron. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Can't get it to go. Fight for that rebound. Tyra Bogle comes down with it. And here come the Lady Blue Comets with another opportunity to score here. As Bogle brings up the floor. Goes over to the right side. Blue Comets go right to left. Down in the corner here to Babcock. Babcock quickly double teamed. Back to Wagner. Swinging here to the left. Onto the wing. J.C. Lewis back to Wagner. Swinging it back out now to Babcock. She'll bring it out on the top. Find Bogle, the freshman, over to the junior. Now underneath, they're trying to get it to Mack, but a nice little double team there by the Tornado. Gets the steal. They'll get it up ahead here. Malsby can't quite handle it, and almost a steal there by Babcock, but she's out of bounds before she can gain control, and the Lady Blue Comets will turn it over. And a nice job here on the defense for the Lady Tornadoes. They've not allowed any points yet here. 6:42 to go here, and it will be Coffeyville basketball into Malsby here to the left side. Top of the key. That one's partially blocked there by Bogle. She'll get it up ahead here in front of the defense and at the rack. Nice job. Tyra Bogle will get the bucket as it was blocked on the 3 shot and then throwing it up ahead. The Lady Blue Comets get to the bucket to lead it 2-0. So we got a timeout onto the floor by Coach Walker. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout as we're underway from Coffeyville here on Z95.3. All right, quick timeout by Coach Walker. Getting their team lined up here. It will be their basketball. A Spear will bring it in underneath the goal here on the far end. On the inbound comes to Morgan. She'll give it back to Spear. Spear will bring it across the timeline here. Half-court defense as Spear goes around Lewis. Lewis Laser give up the dribble, find Malsby at the free throw line, kick it over to the left side. Morgan now back out to Spear. Now back to Morgan down in the corner, trying to get underneath there. Nice job, Michaela Schonifer. Knocks it out of bounds. They try to get it underneath there to Peck. Now they're going to say out of bounds on Coffeyville, so it's Blue Comet basketball. Now they're going to confer and see who they're going to actually give it to. All right, it is going to be Blue Comet basketball. Tyra Bogle ready to bring it in. She'll find KB. And here come the Lady Blue Comets leading it 2-0 here, just underway in this first quarter. Down to 6 minutes to go here. KB into the lane. Nice little dish there to Schonifer. Nice job and a great play as she comes down the lane, draws the defense, and drops the dime to Mack. And Lady Blue Comets now up 4-0. Nice move there by Spear over to the left side. Throws it out there, and gets a way to get down on the floor there. Brianna Wagner knocking it out of bounds. And it stays Coffeyville basketball as it will be Morgan on the inbound. Morgan into Malsby. Malsby trying to drive down into the lane, kicking. Oh, man, she runs into some traffic. They're going to call a walk. And good defense, Lady Blue Comets. So back to the Blue Comets here. And Babcock will bring it up the floor across the timeline. And she'll run into Senior there. Nice little ball move. Draws a double team. Now into the lane, puts up the wild shot. Won't go, but right into the hands there of Bogle. She'll kick it back out. Find Lewis. Lewis trying to drive inside. They're going to get a foul. Looks like it may be on Peck. And they're going to call that actually on Spear. So an out-of-bounds play. First foul on either team here as Babcock set to bring it in. Just out of your camera view on the live stream. So they get it in here to Wagner. Now down to Lewis. Lewis looking against Spear. Now finds Babcock once again here to this left side. All the way back across. Long pass. And a good job there by Morgan getting a hand on her. Do they try to get it to Bogle all the way across? Those long passes sometimes get the Lady Blue Comets into some trouble there, on giving the opportunity to the other team opportunity to make some good steals. Inbound here to Babcock, driving in the lane to free throw line, throws it out here to Lewis for three. Oh, rattles in and out, trying to find that rebound, and it comes down there by Malsby. And back up the floor now. Comes Senior, she'll drop it off here to Peck, trying to drive the right side at the lane, and there's the steal. And that's KB reaching up there, pulling it right out of the air. Her first steal, she'll pull it up the floor, right in the middle of the lane, dropping it off here to Schonifer, puts up the shot, won't go, she'll be fouled. Malsby will pick up her first. And Big Mac will head to the line for the Lady Blue Comets with 4:57 to go in this first quarter. Getting ready to check in the game. Looks like the senior Collins for Coach Walker's squad. So at the line, Schonifer. Up and good. Makeda checking in here. Malsby checks out. And the senior Collins into the ball game. Coming in as well, here comes Maddie Craner for Tyra Bogle. And I see Maddie back out there. Just have them ankles were hurt, both of them there in the last four of the end of the year. And there's Maddie making her presence known right off the bat, gets the rebound, throws it back up, won't go. They're going to get a foul underneath there, and that may be against Wagner. So it is against Brianna Wagner, her first foul. And that will be the second. Lady Blue Comets. So on to the inbound. Sorry, that's the first one on Lady Blue Comets. 2 on Coffeyville. Here's Spear coming around here at the free throw, or the half court line, dropping it up to Senior down here in the corner on the right side. Gets the double team. Back out to Spear. Spear back to Senior. Underneath to Collins. Collins trying to work along the baseline. Nice move by Collins. She takes it down there. She'll score. And she'll get the hoop in the harm as Collins backs her way in here from the right side of the rack. Throws it up there. And I guess the foul there from Schonifer. So Collins with a chance for the three-point opportunity for the Lady NATOs here. Early in this game, 4:35 in this first quarter, 5-2. Collins trying to make it 5-3. Shots on the way. Good. So Collins makes it a 2-point ball game here. Here come the Lady Blue Comets. Babcock trying to push it up quick right up the middle of the floor. Senior reaches in, makes the steal. Hooks her pocket right up the floor. Drops it off here to Morgan trying to drive in. I do believe Maddie Craner might have got a piece of that one. I don't know for sure. But, ooh, Maddie got back on defense and at least made her alter that shot if she didn't get it, and it didn't go. So out of bounds, Lady Blue Comets. So nice job, Maddie, getting back. Here's Craner dropping it off to Lewis down in the corner. Ball gets battered away, but picked up underneath there by, that is, who's in the game here? That is Katrin, sorry. She got that rebound, pushes that back out. Now J.C. Lewis picks up the long-range miss. Brianna sent it up here. They go to the left side. Maddie Craner trying to drive in from the left side along the baseline. That one gets tipped. Finds Babcock in the corner on the right. Stopping to pop in front of Collins. Short jumper. KB good. Her first bucket. 7-3. 3:50 to go here into the first. Senior gets it across the timeline. Craner got a hand on that one, but Spear picks up the loose ball. Finds Peck, and now out to Collins. Senior lining up for three from that same spot she launched earlier. Doesn't go. Out of bounds. Looks like that may be out the Lady Blue Comets, and it is. So out of bounds, Senior will bring it in. Comes some substitutions. Senior comes out. Looks like Cook will come into the ball game. Bogle comes back into the ball game for Lady Blue Comets as Wagner checks out. So an inbound here from Cook. She'll be the inbound, finding Spear to the left side. Bounces back across here. Morgan launching the three from the wing. Won't go. And Babcock reaches in there and takes it away from a couple of Lady Tornadoes. Takes it up the floor inside the free throw line. Too short. Gets her own rebound. And she'll back it back out. Launched a three this time. And that one won't go. Collins fighting for the rebound. And she'll take it away and now give it up ahead here to Spears. Up ahead quick. They'll find Cook over to the left side. Cook now inside to Peck at the circle. That one won't go. Right there for the rebound. KB. And back up the floor come the Lady Blue Comets. Up ahead now to Craner. Oh, that's a nice idea. But too far over the head there, Maddie Craner. And here comes Shonifer back into the ball game. She'll come in for J.C. Lewis. Checking back in for the Tornadoes is going to be Malsby. She'll check back in here for Spear. And it's Coffeyville basketball. 7-3 with 3 minutes to go here in the first. Blue Comets with the lead. And it will be Malsby bringing it across the line. Fine. Bogle down in the corner here now to Cook. Cook gets tight defense there from Catron. Ball gets bounced around and it's loose. And it's Bogle coming out of there with it. She's going to be fouled on a reach in there as she tried to get away with that steal. And it looks like it may be Collins might have reached in there. And it's going to be Peck, actually. They'll call it on Peck. That's her first. 3 total fouls now on the Lady Tornadoes as Blue Comets lead it 7-3 with 2:45 to go. Inbound comes to Babcock. Here comes KB across the line. She'll be met there by Morgan. Takes it right down in the lane. Throws it over to the right side. Craner drives underneath at the baseline. Blocked as Kata Shonifer tried to take it up there, but a good block in there, but got a piece of the arm. So it's going to be a foul on the Tornadoes. They're playing good defense underneath, swatting it away. That one's going to be on Morgan, her first. And Matt goes back to the line. She's 1 of 2 at the line so far tonight. So Shonifer. Oh, in and out. End of the ball game. Wagner comes in, giving KB a break. KB, 2 points, 1 steal, 1 assist, 3 boards. And Mack will be at the line here, trying to knock down the back half. And good. 2 for 4 at the line for Michaela Shonifer. She's got 4 points. Malsby on the inbound finds Peck. Peck back to Malsby. No, bringing it across the line here, met there by Maddie Craner. And MC, got a hand on it, trying to steal away. Oh, that's going to be a foul there on Maddie. She got a piece of that and knocked away from Malsby. She went after it, but Malsby gained control. And Maddie was still with a hand inside. She's going to pick up the foul. So now ready to bring it in here is Morgan. She'll find Peck. Peck gets it down in the corner here. And the launching for 3 is Cook. That's off the mark as Craner gets the rebound. And back on the floor now come the Lady Blue Comets as they lead it 8-3, getting down to 2:15 to go here into this first. Bogle, now Wagner for 3 here from the left side. Back of the iron, no good. Craner running down the long rebound for the Blue Comets. Lady Blue Comets 0 for 2 at that 3-point line here early. 2 minutes to go. Bogle down the corner. Here's Catron. Jason trying to drive inside. Finds a wide open Shonifer. Nice drive and a nice dish by JC. And Catron with a nice dime there to Shonifer underneath. And there's a steal by Brianna Wagner. She jumps in front of the pass. She'll push it up to 4 2-on-2 basketball. Wagner looking to take it herself. Oh, nice job getting back there by Peck. And they're going to call a walk on Wagner. And she was coming up the floor there, so it's a turnover, 144. Left to go here into the first, 10-3. Lady Blue Comets. Some subs coming in here. As it will be Spear. Bringing it across the timeline now for Coffeyville. Get it down to Senior here to the right side. Senior driving the baseline underneath. And that is blocked and taken away there by Isle. Or Isle with the shot blocked and taken away by the Lady Blue Comets. Coming up there is Babcock. Babcock into the lane, now trying to find someone. Oh, they're going to call her for a walk. She tried to break through the couple of defenders and hits the free throw line, trying to dish it out, but going to call her for a walk onto the play. Oh, coach, right there. Oh, sorry. So back up the floor now comes Coffeyville. They'll send it over to the left side. And now back out here on top. Here's Senior to the rights. Underneath here to Peck. That one gets away from her and goes into the hands now of Shonifer. Shonifer will drop it off here to KB. KB pushes out the floor. In the lane, KB with the short floater in. Good. Babcock makes it 12-3. We got a minute to go here into this first quarter. Dropping that off there to Peck inside of the circle at the top of the key. Throws up the shot. Wild won't go. Shonifer with the rebound. Kayla drops it off here to KB. KB pushes it up the floor here. Knocked away from behind by Senior. Should stay Lady Blue Comet basketball. So down here in the corner. So just out of your screen there, folks. And J.C. Lewis checks back into the ball game here for Tyra Bogle. And substitution for Coach Walker's squad as Peck will check out. And back in comes Spear for Lady Tornadoes. So inbound now for Babcock, looking to get it in here. Finding Catron. And Senior knocks it away, and then it's taken away there and stolen by Spear. She gives it up ahead here. They try to throw it up now quickly to Morgan. She'll take it out there to the left wing. Now decide to launch the three. Off the side of the iron won't go. Shonifer with the rebound. 0 for 5 at the three-point line now for Coffeyville. Getting down to 20 seconds to go here in the first. 12-3 Lady Blue Comets and KB at the half-court line. Deciding to hang on to it here. As finally, Isle will now come up on the defense. She'll kick it over to Brianna Wagner. Wagner takes it down inside there. And there's a steal by Spear. Step in front of the pass. She'll take it up the floor at the rack. Throws it up, and it's good. Spear will make it 12-5, and it won't be a shot by the Lady Blue Comets. So it'll be a 12-5 lead for your Lady Blue Comets at the end of the first quarter after the steal in the bucket by Spear. We'll take a 1-minute break and bring you back for the second quarter on your home for the Blue Comets, C95.3. What? Do what? I don't think so. Alrighty, Blue Comet fans, back here ready for the second quarter. Lady Blue Comets 12-5. Kater Shana for 6 points. Corey Babcock 4. 2 for Tyra Bogle. And 2 for Spear, 3 for Collins. And that quarter there for Gold Tornadoes. It is Blue Comet basketball. Babcock drives to the lane on the floater. She'll put it up. And good. Start the second quarter with the bucket. KB. Spear brings it back up. She'll find Malsby over to the left side. Back to Spear, back in the middle. They'll work back to the left to Malsby. Malsby tries to drive in, finds Collins. Collins in the lane, loses a handle on it. Wagner comes up with the steal. And then they're going to call Wagner with a walk before she can get rid of it. So to go back to Coffeyville here, Senior. Well, ready to bring it in. Senior, Isle, Collins. Looks like Malsby. And Isle on the floor there as they try to get it down to Malsby in the corner. KB gets a hand on it. And Coach Fox, a little assist there, getting it back in. All right, so now they move it to the other end here. Senior looking to get it back in here. And bounce pass into Collins. Collins can't get it, and it'll come all the way across the floor here. And still trying to fight for it, but nice job. Isle pick it up. She'll find Collins, and it will finally end up in the hands of Senior. She'll take it to the right side as they go left to right on your radio dial. Back out now to Malsby. Malsby, Senior. Senior tries to drive. A short jumper will not go. Rebound comes out by Babcock, her fourth. KB pushes up along the right side. Now holds it up. Kicking it down here to Lewis. Left side, nobody on her. 3-ball, gone. J.C. Lewis, her first bucket of the game, and it's for 3. 17-5, now 7 minutes to go. Malsby gets it across the timeline. Bounce pass back to Spear. Now finds Senior here to the right side. Senior going to have Wagner all over. Senior tries to rock it on baseline. Nice dish to Collins. And Collins finishes on the dish from Senior. Underneath here. And that was a good play. Here comes Babcock in the middle lane at the free throw line. Put up the shot too strong. Will not go. Malsby runs down the rebound. She'll hold on to it now. She'll bring it up the floor. Across the timeline. Over here to the right side, finding Spear. Spear trying to drive in, and she'll stop from about 15 foot and knock it down. Spear, she's got 4 points, 3 steals, and Coach Fox is going to call a timeout with 6:37 to go in the first half. It's a 17-9 ball game, and we got a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back here on Z95.3. And we're back here ready to go out to the timeout. 17-9, 6:27 to go here in the first half. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. It's Craner, Babcock, Lewis, Bogle, and Schonifer on the floor. Bogle with it, trying to get it underneath there to Schonifer, but collapsing on the defense down underneath on her is Isle. She knocks it away, and it's Blue Comet basketball underneath. Lady Blue Comets go left to right on your radio dial. Check us out there on the live stream. KMNT.biz and click on the Blue Comet logo. Take you right to the right channel for that. Babcock looking to get it in. And we're going to get a foul away from the basketball. And that's going to be on Maddie Craner. 14 foul on the Lady Blue Comets, her second. So Senior gets the inbound, throws it to Malsby. Malsby will met there by Craner. Half court line, now throws it to Senior across the line. Now Bogle on her. And underneath there, knocked away by Schonifer and stolen there by Craner. Here come the Lady Blue Comets. Craner pulls back up, and hey, nice job there by Spear, knocks it away. And they get to steal. Trying to throw it up ahead here to Collins. And catching it in the corner is Malsby. Malsby back out here to Spear. Spear. Malsby in the corner. She'll launch the three. Nobody on her. And that's too strong. Senior has it blocked by Bogle. She gets it back, though, but it's on the line. And out of bounds to the Blue Comets. Nice job, Tyra Bogle, blocking that shot. Get it out of my house. TP. All right, so we're going to get a little bit of timeout by the officials here. We get some tie the shoes for Craner. Basketball to the Lady Blue Comets. Babcock across the timeline now, right to the middle of the floor, facing zone defense here by the Lady Nados. Craner, things are back over. Babcock, long range three from about 35. Cannot get it to go. Knocking it out here. Long rebound comes out. Lewis, top of the key. Three going. J.C. Lewis for three. After the rebound and knocking it back up. 20-9. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Coffeyville with the basketball. Senior here to the right side trying to drive. She gets triple team. Throws up the jumper and knocks it down. Her first points of the ball game. And Senior makes it 20-11. We get down to 5 minutes to go here in the half. Blue Comets get it back up the floor. Lewis in the corner here to the left side, working against Spear. Yeah, pulls up her dribble. Back to Babcock, top of the key. Three ball, gone. KB getting in on three ball action. Blue Comets starting to find the range there from that three-point line. Up ahead now to Senior over to the left side. They go left to right on your radio now. Babcock on the defense. Comets playing some man-to-man. That one's on the floor. Goes off of Collins' foot, picked up there, and stolen away once again here by the Lady Tornadoes. Malsby, she gets it back in the lane, puts up the shot, won't go, bouncing around, pinballing it. Coming out with it is KB, her fifth rebound. She'll push it up along the left side across the line here, stopping up in that same spot. Three ball won't go. Shot for a fight for the rebound. She gets fouled going up by Malsby, and will head to the line. Shot for her third rebound, will head back to the line. She's 2 for 4. Maybe Comets lead at 23-11 with 4:23 left to go here into this first half. So Schonifer, front of the rim, no good. So here comes Catron into the ball game now for Schonifer. I'm sorry, for Catron, for Maddie Craner. Peck back into the ball game here. as well as Morgan for Coach Walker's squad. As Chanute at the line trying to knock down the back half and does. 7 points for Michaela here tonight, 24-11. Getting down to 4 minutes to go here in the half. Malsby pushing up here to the right side of the lane, back out to Peck. Peck kicking it back out to Malsby. Malsby down in the corner here, and that's a three. It will not go. Rebound comes out by Babcock. Back up the floor now comes KB. She pushing it up here. Over to the right side, finds Lewis faking a three. Nice job around Malsby. Takes it in the lane. She's going to be fouled and will head the line. That's a nice drive there from the right side by J.C. Lewis. Got the head fake, got her in the air, went around the defense, went right to the rack, and get fouled on the way in. It's a great play there by J.C. She'll head to the line as Morgan commits her second foul. Just under 4 minutes to play here, and up and good for Lewis. JC's got 7 in this quarter. Chanute checks out. Tyra Bogle back in the ball game. And J.C. Lewis going to knock down the back half, and does. 2 for 2. All right, so Spear will bring it back up the floor here. 26-11 now. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Spear to the left side. Bounce pass. And we got number 11, that is Strickland, into the ball game. She's got it down in the corner. Now we get it back out to Spear. And we're going to get a 30-second timeouts by Coach Walker. I thought we might have had a 5-second call there. We got a 30-second timeout, so we'll take a quick 30-second timeout with them. 26-11, 3:44 left to go in the first half. Z95.3. All right, we're back here after the timeout. Strickland looking to get it in. And, whoa, talk about a 4.8 second get it in. Here's a nice drive. Throws up the shot. Will not go there by Spear, coming down with the rebound. Like that was Bogle with that rebound there. That's her third. Into the lane. Tyra gets it back. Takes it in and gets the scoop shot. And Tyra completes the play. After the rebound, gets it back. It takes it back in and scores for the Lady Blue Comets 28-11. And Spear will bring it back up the floor. Send it back over to Peck in the middle. Now outside, here's Cook. Trying up the three, won't go. Rebound by Babcock. KB pushes up quick. 2-on-2 basketball. And KB going to get the hoop in the arm. Nice little fakes onto the pass there to Catron. Keeps it herself and then draws the foul there from Spear. So Spear will commit her second, and KB will go to the line after knocking down the bucket. 3-point play coming for KB. Malsby into the ball game here for Cook. And Corey at the line, trying to knock him down. Up and good. 3-point play good for KB. Her first at the line tonight. 31-11. Getting down 3 minutes to go here in the half. It's Coffeyville basketball. Malsby down in the underneath to Morgan. Morgan finding Peck. Peck finds some room underneath. There you go. Peck gets underneath and clears some room and gets the bucket. Here's KB back up the floor, middle of the lane, kicking it over here. Wagner to the right side, three short. Catron going to be called over the back of Spear there. She knocks that three away. And a little iffy call there. Come on, ref. Come on, ref, really? All right, so Catron picks up her first foul. That's the 15th foul on the Lady Blue Comets. They lead at 31-13 right now. So we get down to 2:40 left to go here in the half. Malsby from the right side. Gets double team, sending it back out. Finds Peck at the free throw line. Now over to, who's that? Cook. That one doesn't go. That's Morgan off the shot. Doesn't happen. That's KB with another rebound. That's number 8 on her. KB. Now send it out here to Jillian Vogel, who's in the ball game. Long range three from Tyra Bogle. Will not go. Spear pulls down the rebound. And she'll push it back up the floor, across the line, finds Malsby here to the right side. Malsby on the right wing, back to Spear, top of the key, underneath the Peck at the free throw line, trying to work in the lane. And she's going to be fouled on the way in. She'll shoot a couple. They're going to call Catron on that one. That'll be her second. And it looks like they're going to put Peck at the line. Oh, they're going to call that one on Wagner. Okay, thought they might have called that one on Jason Catron. They call it on Brianna. So at the line is Peck. She'll shoot 2. Up and good. 3 points for Peck tonight. As Schonfer checks back in here for. Whoa, sorry. Nope, that's not right. And Peck can't get the seconds. Coming down with the rebound is Catron. So missing the second there. In the ball game for Lady Blue Comets. Emma Sander, that's who it is. Number 50, trying to find her on the sheet here. Sander. Number 50, she's in the ball game. So J.C. Lewis checks back in here for Wagner, 41-13, as we get under 2 minutes to go here in the half. Become a basketball. Bogle driving in, kicking it out now to Babcock in the corner on the right side. She'll launch the 3, feeling it, can't get it to go. Spear with the rebound. And back on the floor now come the Tornado, trying to cut into this gap. They'll find Strickland on the left side. She'll drive down, pull up her dribble, back out to Spear. Spear, left to right side. Malsby onto the right wing. Good defense there by Catron. Nice little bounce pass underneath, and doesn't look like that's going to go. Nice try there by Morgan. It's a good pass, but Morgan couldn't get the shot to go. KB gets the rebound, and then Morgan's going to commit the foul and head it to the line. Will be KB shooting 1-1 on the other end with 1:37 to go here in the half. 31-14 Blue Comets. So Morgan commits her 3rd foul. She'll check out for Senior back in the ball game. KB's 1 for 1 at the line. Trying to increase this 17-point lead by the Lady Blue Comets here in this first half. Up and good. 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist for KB in this first half. Second shot on the way. It's good as well. Corey having a great game here. Strickland checks out. Collins checks in for Coach Walker's squad. And it will be Peck on the inbound here to Spear. Spear will be met there by Lewis at the half-court line. Bounce pass up to Malsby. They work over to the right side. Nobody on the right wing. Malsby for 3. Side of rim won't go. Sander can't handle the rebound. Goes out of bounds. Collins the last to touch it. Out of bounds to the Lady Blue Comets. All right, so KB will get it on the inbound. Getting it down to about a minute to go here in the half, up 33-14. Holding on to the basketball here, met there by Senior. Just working it across the top, over to Bogle from the right to the left side here to Lewis. Lewis, left wing, 3 ball. Off the mark, won't go. Peck, rebound. They becomes 3 for 10 at the 3-point line. Senior up quick here along the right side. Good deal, double team back by the Lady Blue Comets. Spear, back to Senior, can't get it to go. Lewis chases down the rebound. Now Lewis hits the deck there. She runs into Peck. Out of bounds to the Blue Comets as Tyra Bogle will be set to bring it in here with 42.5 seconds to go. And Blue Comets up 33-14. Babcock across the line, sends it over to Bogle to the right side, back to Babcock. Here to the middle, working against Senior. In the lane, Babcock inside the free throw line, puts up the shot too strong. Sander knocks it away, goes into the hands there. Babcock, but I think they're going to call Emma Sander over the back. That'll be her first foul. And so that's a 1-1 on the other end for Coffeyville. With about 26 seconds left to go. As Peck heads back to the line, she's 1 for 2 at the line tonight. Up and good there for Peck. She's got 4 points in the ball game. Here comes Shauna back in for Emma Sander. Good minutes for Coach Fox right there. So Peck, second shot on the way is off the front of the rim, no good. Nice job, Jason Catron running in there and making the rebound, her 3rd. So back on the floor now come the Lady Blue Comets. Hold on here for a final play as we get under 20 seconds to go across the timeline there. Is Babcock. KB working against Senior out here. Middle of the floor. Kick it back out here to Bogle. Tyra, under 10 seconds to go. Out of Babcock to the right side. Babcock around the defense in the lane. Short jumper. Good, KB. Knocking down the bucket here. And a steal by Tyra Bogle. And will it count? I don't know if they're going to let it count or not. They're going to say, no, it doesn't count. I think it should. I'm going to have to go back for the replay after that one. We're going to get Tyra Bogle to steal. But anyway, it's going to be a 35-15 lead. And I think Coach Fox definitely thinks that should be a bucket. 35-15 lead here at halftime for your Lady Blue Comets. We'll take a 3-minute break. We'll come back with your Community National Bank halftime report. It's on the way here in Z95.3. And we're back here for your Community National Bank halftime report. Lady Blue Comets lead at 35-15 over the Coffeyville Lady Tornadoes here tonight. Took a 12-5 lead at the end of the first quarter. Played some good defense there by the Lady Golden Tornadoes. They've done really, really good here in this first half. In that first quarter, more than in the second quarter there. Lady Blue Comets tried to get away from them there and made some good steals. And were able to get up the floor and turn those steals into buckets to get a big lead here, 35-15 at the end of the first half. For the Lady Tornadoes, they were 0 for 9 at the three-point line, 3 of 5 at the charity stripe. Seniors got 2 points, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 2 rebounds. 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 steals for Spear. 5 points for Collins. She's got 1 rebound. 4 points and 1 rebound for Peck on the night. Team totals, they have 8 total team rebounds, 1 assist, and 6 steals on the night. Comparing that to the Lady Blue Comets, Lady Blue Comets leading the rebounds 24-8. They have 2 steals or 2 assists to 1 and 9 steals to 6 over the Lady Tornadoes here tonight. Lady Blue Comets are 3 of 10 at the three-point line. 8 points, 1 steal, 3 rebounds for J.C. Lewis. Jason Catron, no points on the night. She's got 1 steal and 3 boards. Brianna Wagner with a couple of steals as well. 16 points 2 steals, 1 assist, and 9 rebounds for Corey Babcock in that first half. Maddie Craner, 1 steal, 3 rebounds, 4 points for Tyra Bogle. She's got 2 steals and 3 rebounds onto the night. 7 points for Makeda Schonifer. She's got 1 steal and 3 rebounds. 8 of 11 at the charity stripe for the Lady Blue Comets here tonight, as they have opened it up by a 20-point lead here by a score of 35-15 here at the end of the first half. So good job by the Lady Blue Comets coming out here and taking on a much improved Coffeyville squad. I saw their defense play much better, and they're much quicker to the ball. They're getting the ball up the floor. I think their ball controls were a lot better than what I saw from the Coffeyville teams last year. And still a very young squad here for the Lady Tornadoes as well. Coach Walker's squad, she's only got a handful of seniors, maybe 4 seniors on that squad, a few sophomores, and only a couple of juniors on there. So she's starting fresh here with a fresh squad this year, again, getting them in there, getting a change the mindset of Lady Tornado basketball here for Coffeyville. And I could tell from the couple of games I've seen this team play against the Lady Blue Comets over the last couple of years, this is probably the best team I've seen them put on the floor so far. Their defensive prowess is better. They're taking better looks at the basket, and they're fighting for rebounds. So nice job there by Coach Walker. She's getting this team moving in the right direction. She's got a young squad. They're going to make a lot of noise in the SEK coming up over the next couple of years. Lady Blue Comets looking really good. As I said, they're ranked number 9 in Class 4A here. To start off, we got some tough games coming up. We got Indy coming to town on Friday night. On Tuesday, we'll be in Parsons before we get ready to head to the Pittsburgh tournament. We'll be covering the Pittsburgh tournament there for the ladies. If we get the chance to come back and cover the guys in the Ralph Miller, we'll do so like we did last year. But the ladies up first, and I know Coach Fox, as we talked about in our pregame interview, definitely looking to have a better result than the 7th place finish we had last year. So, see, I think the Lady Blue Comets can definitely have a better result at it this year. And, of course, the Blue Comets win the Ralph Miller last year. So, took 3rd in the Ralph Miller last year. So, see if they can improve on their records. They get ready to go for that. A great tournament coming up here in a few weeks as well. But the guys are getting some practice, getting their warm-ups on, but we still got another half to go. The Lady Blue Comets are looking pretty impressive to start off 2020. We got the second half coming up. We'll be back in about 3 minutes as we get ready for the second half. Lady Blue Comets lead it by 20. 35-15 on your home for the Blue Comets, C95.3. Welcome back here, Blue Comet fans. We get ready to go for the second half. Lady Blue Comet's coming out. It's going to be Tyra Bogle. She'll be out there, along with Brianna Wagner, Makeda Schonifer, Corey Babcock, J.C. Lewis, looks like Malsby, Senior, Collins, Peck, as well as Spear for the Lady Tornadoes. It will be their basketball. They will go right to left on your radio dial. And Blue Comet's ready to go here as Malsby has it across the line. Bogle go for the steal to Spear. Spear, nice little drop off there to Collins. Collins in the lane. She'll throw up the shot, and she'll get it to go into the bucket. A hoop and a harm there for Collins in the lane. Nice little dime from Spear. And Schonifer is going to pick up her second foul. And Collins with a three-point play opportunity as she is hit her first one. Didn't get that one to go. Bogle comes out with the rebound. Finally going to get a foul there on the rebound. And that one's going to be on Collins. So Collins tried to get a rebound there out away from Bogle. And she commits the foul after missing the free throw shot. Here comes Babcock across the line. Lady Blue Comets go left to right over to Bogle. Now down in the corner here to Lewis. Lewis underneath here to Schonifer. Schonifer at the rack and scores. J.C. Lewis dropping the dime to Makeda Schonifer. Schonifer with 9 points, 37-17. Here comes Malsby getting it back across the timeline. Finds Spear. Lady Blue Comets tying up that man-to-man defense. Malsby back to Spear. Left wing three-ball launching and going. Spear, 7 points. Their first three of the night. Babcock on the inbound, back across the line now for the Comets. Down in the corner, Lewis in the corner there to the left side. JC back out to Babcock, top of the key, launching three to answer right back, and does KB. Hey, she got 19. 40-20, back to a 20-point lead here. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Bounce pass up to Spear. She'll stop a pop from the right wing and kissing it off the glass. And back to back for Spear. She called it. Banks are open over there. She went from the left side to the right side. Knocking that one down. KB back to Lewis over in the left corner. Lewis launching for three to answer back. Can't get it to go. Nice job, Makeda Schonifer. Gets the rebound, the bucket, the hoop and the harm for Makeda Schonifer. Nice job. Makeda staying with it there. Onto the rebound after the miss. Gets the bucket. Now we'll head to the line as that is Malsby picking up her third. Malsby will check out. Checking back in the game is Isle for Coach Walker's squad. So Schonifer at the line here with 11, trying to make it 12. And does. So back up the floor now comes the Senior. She'll drop it off here to Peck. Peck working against Lewis, finds Spear to the right side, back to Peck to the middle of the floor. Peck, Senior here in the left wing, bounce pass underneath to Collins. Collins shut that down the south. He looked like somebody got a finger on that one. It goes into the hands of Tyra Bogle. It's probably Lewis. Bogle trying to drive down inside. They're going to call it a jump ball possession arrow. Goes to the Lady Blue Comets. Lewis, I don't know what she did to that left hand, but she's got some tape on it now. And jammed a finger in there. Hopefully she's going to be okay. She's still shooting it. Babcock looking to get it in. Got to hurry up now. Close to that 5 seconds. Finds Wagner. Now back over to Lewis. Right wing. Lewis launching for three. Gone. J.C. Lewis for three. Nothing wrong with that right shooting hand, that's for sure, from J.C. Lewis. 46-23, biggest lead of the night for Lady Blue Comets Senior to Spear to the right side. Spear trying to drive in, nice on a bounce pass in the lane to Collins. She can't handle it, coming out there with it is Babcock with the steal. KB, beautiful dime underneath in the lane, can't get it to go. Lewis, rebound comes out by Isle. She'll give it to Senior. That's a nice play, Lady Blue Comets in transition. Couldn't finish. Here's Senior. And Lewis is going to pick up the foul there. She got a little too aggressive there, trying to reach in. First foul on J.C. Lewis on the night. Here comes Craner in the ball game for Tyra Bogle. 46-23, 5:45 to go. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Coffeyville with the basketball. They go right to left on your radio dial. Senior in the backcourt gets it across the line. Now finds Peck. Peck trying to drive the right side of the lane. Underneath. Oh, trying to find Collins. Overthrows it. And right in the hands of Babcock. And here come the Lady Blue Comets. Trying to increase this 23-point lead right now in the third. Craner to the left side. Down in the corner to Lewis. Lewis. That one gets tipped and stolen away there. That's going to be a foul. There's Makeda Schonifer going after it as Isle came down with, or yeah, Isle came down with the tip. So that's going to be a foul on the Lady Blue Comets. Who'd they call that on? Call that on J.C. Lewis. Her second. Third team foul, Lady Blue Comets here at the half. 5.5 to go in the third. Spear across the line. Lady Blue Comets trying to trap there. Craner gets a hand on it and dropping it right into the hands of Babcock. Babcock back across the line. The right side of the lane, dropping it off. Gets knocked away, but Babcock comes out of there with the loose ball once again. Finds it back out to Craner, top of the key. We're going to get a whistle underneath. That's going to be against Coffeyville as there's a fight for the basketball. And that's going to be Senior. She'll pick up her first. That's the 13th foul on the Lady Tornadoes. Inbound to Shonifer in the lane. Turnaround jumper, can't get it to go. Like there's some contact there, no call. Ball's on the floor there, and Craner trying to reach in for it to get a tie-up with Collins. Touches the line, out of bounds to Coffeyville. 4:50 to play here, third quarter. 46-23, Lady Blue Comets. Spear. Working against Craner in the backcourt. Across the timeline, finds Peck. Peck to Collins. Knocked away by Shonifer. Stolen away there by Craner. Craner in the lane has it taken away from behind by Collins. She'll throw it back up into the lane, into the middle of the lane there, and we'll get a foul coming up the floor on the Lady Blue Comets. That's going to be on Babcock, her first. So Spear ready to bring it in, finds Senior into the backcourt. Trying to get it back across the timeline here. Find against Craner. Reach in there. Senior goes to her knees, kicks it out here to Spear. Can't get to three to go. Isle gets the rebound. Tries to put it back up. She's fouled, taking it back up, so she'll go to the line, shooting a couple. And it looks like it's going to be on Shonifer. If it is, Michaela, that's her third. With 4.5 to go here into the third quarter. Label Comets up by 23. And Isle will go to the line for Coffeyville. Off the mark right there for that one. So Shonifer checks out as Catron checks back into the ball game now for Lady Blue Comets. Jason comes in and does an excellent job on the floor for Lady Blue Comets, so she's on the floor. Nice rebound by Peck, throws it back up there. We say Jason fight for a rebound and comes out there with it. After Peck gets that first one rebound and doesn't go. There's a miss on the free throws. Here come the Lady Blue Comets. Getting close to 4 minutes to go here in the third. Babcock driving the right side lane, takes it all the way in. Can't get it to go. Peck might have got a piece of it, and then comes out with the rebound. She'll give it back to Spear. Spear to Senior. Senior trying to push the action along the right side. Turns around the defense. Underneath to Collins. Collins in lane blocked by Jason Catron. They're going to call a foul. Come on, ref. It looked like a good block from up here. Oh. So Maddie Craner is going to pick up her third. They're going to put Collins at the line. And up and good. Eight points for Collins in the game. Wagner checks out for Bogle. So Catron, Lewis, Bogle, Craner, and Babcock on the floor as Collins on the second. On the way. Back in the iron, no good. Bogle with the rebound, her fifth of the night. Here come the Lady Blue Comets. Bogle brings up along the floor, meets Senior here to the right side, finds Babcock top of the key. KB stepping out, nobody on her left wing. Three ball launches, won't go. Collins with the rebound. She'll throw it back out. Here comes Malsby. Malsby has it stolen away by Babcock. Her sixth steal. KB to the rack and scores. 21 for KB on of the night, 48-24. 3.5 to go into the third quarter. Here's Isle has it knocked away, but Collins picks up the loose ball, tries to throw it out to Morgan. Morgan can't handle it. Out of bounds to the Lady Blue Comets. Nice job staying away from him, Maddie Craner. Thought about getting a hand on him, but stays away, and it's Lady Blue Comet basketball. Craner to Babcock. KB brings it across the timeline here. Now right down the lane. Nice little fake on the pass. She'll be fouled right in the lane, KB. Beautiful drive. Nice head fake pass. Takes it in herself and just knocks it down. And she'll go to the line. Picking up the foul there by Collins, her second. And KB has the line for a three-point play. Here comes Strickland. And Spear into the ball game for Isle and Collins. Trying to make it a 27-point lead here with 3:15 to go at the line, KB. Up and good. So Wagner will check back into the ball game here for J.C. Lewis as it's Coffeyville basketball. On the inbound, they get it into Spear from Malsby. Spear will be met at the timeline here by Brianna Wagner. Man-to-man defense, Lady Blue Comets. Send it out here to Malsby. Malsby covered up here by Bogle. Bogle should pull up a dribble. Finds Strickland here to the left side. Strickland trying to drive in on the left. Throws it back out. Malsby underneath. That gets tipped away by Craner. Staying Coffeyville basketball with under 3 to go, sorry. Very hard to see the clock and the scoreboard from up here. Coffeyville basketball looking to get it in. That's tipped away there by Craner as they try to get it in to Morgan. And it stays Coffeyville basketball. Spear looking to get it in now. Finds Malsby. And now brings it to the middle of the floor. Malsby working against Bogle. Drops it off here to Spear. Spear driving in the lane left side. Loses a handle on it. Picks it back up. Spear brings it back out. All the way to find Senior open to the. Oh, whoa. Matty Craner going in there hard. And gets up in the air there. Senior trying to drive. And Senior's okay. Matty Craner's going to commit her 4th foul. And Senior go to the line. She's going to be okay. Good to see that. So Senior will go to the line for Lady Tornadoes. She'll shoot a couple here. 17 foul on Lady Blue Comets. Senior up and good. She's got 3 points on the ball game. And the next one up is up and good as well. So Senior 4 points in the ball game. Strickland tries to make a steal here as they get it into KB across the timeline. She comes right up into the floor, all the way into the free throw line. Dishing it back out to Lewis. Can't get it to go. Wagner with the rebound. Throws it up, won't go. Rebound comes out by Spear. And back up the floor now comes Coffeyville. Morgan in the lane, puts up the floater, won't go. Rebound by Lewis. Lewis drops it off here to Babcock. Babcock goes up ahead here to Wagner over to the left side. Lady with comments, go left to right on your radio dial. Find a Babcock running in the lane inside the free throw line. Puts up the shot. She'll be fouled by Strickland and will head to the line with just about 2 minutes to go. 51-26. Lady with comments lead. Babcock up and good there at the line. As Strickland checks out into the ball game. Number 4, Flanders, the junior. So Babcock, second one on the way by KB, is up and good. So it'll be Spear. Across the line here, working against Lewis, and now Bogle over to the right side. Spear goes up a dribble, finds Malsby, top of the key. Throws it over here down to Flanders. Flanders, Malsby. Malsby in the lane at the free throw line. Finds Spear to the right wing, has it knocked away. Malsby picks it up here. And 1:40 to go. Almost taken away, but Spear ends up with it on the pass. Puts up the jumper, won't go. Babcock lets it go out of bounds. So here comes the Blue Cows. Bogle pushes up the floor, going right into the lane, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. The rebound comes out here, and we're going to injured Golden Tornado down there. As Morgan got that rebound, trying to get it up quick. Trying to see who's on the floor here. That looks like it may be Malsby. She's the one out on the floor with 1:28 to play here into this third quarter. 53-26. We got Malsby down onto the deck here. So hopefully she's going to be okay as we're going to time out onto the floor. So we'll take a quick 30-second timeout as we have an injured player on the floor here. We'll be right back. Lady Blue Comet basketball up 53-26, Z95.3. Alrighty, Blue Comet fans back here, and it looks like Maltby's going to be okay leaving under her own power, but she's going to head back to the locker room, get checked out. Hopefully she's going to be all right. Nice to see she's walking on her own. So it will be Coffeyville basketball. Spear into the backcourt here, working against Bogle. Now switches off here to Lewis. Right to the left side, finds Morgan. Morgan drives in the lane, putting up the floater off the glass. Morgan sends up the shot, gets her first bucket of the night. Makes it 53-28. Getting down to minutes to go here. Kind of Blue Comets. Bogle pushing up over to the left side, finds it back to Babcock. Babcock pulls up the dribble, finds Tyra Bogle. Now to Brianna here to the right side. Wagner driving in. Nice bounce pass to Schonifer. Too strong underneath. Can't handle it. Out of bounds. Lady Blue Comets turn it over. So now under a minute to go here in this third quarter. 53-28. And it is Coffeyville basketball. And Spear will take her time, bringing it across the timeline here for the Lady Tornadoes. Spear dropping it off now to Cook. Cook underneath, and there's a nice pass, but it is stolen away there by Babcock. Babcock with her 7 steal. KB stopping to pop a short jumper in. Good. KB having a heck of a night here tonight. 55-28, 30 seconds to go. Spear dropping off now underneath here to Senior. Senior trying to go to the right side of the lane, and nice little pass back out to Peck. Peck can't get it to go. Lewis with the rebound, and we're going to get a foul away from the basketball, looks like. And that could be against Coffeyville there. 16 foul. See who that's on. Number 34. That is Peck picking up her second. All right. So it'll be Bogle ready to bring it in here. Oh, checking back in. Maddie Craner coming in here for Tyra Bogle. Also, Flanders going to come in here for Cook. Coach Walker's squad. It's a 55-28 lead with just right at 17 seconds to go. Up ahead here, KB gets it across the timeline, right to the left side lane. Drop it off here to Schonifer. Schonifer backing her way in at the rack and scores. Makeda Schonifer with a dime from KB. 5 seconds to go here. Flanders with it. Flanders. Spear. Spear launch a three from way out. Oh, it almost goes down. Almost goes down for 57-28 at the end of three. We'll be back in 1 minute for the fourth quarter. Lady Blue Comets up big here in Coffeyville. Z95.3. What's that? 1 minute. And we're back here ready to go for the fourth quarter. Lady Blue Comets up big here over Coffeyville. And it's going to be Spear with it. They'll get it to Collins at the free throw line. Looking for some room here. Throws it back out Spear. And Senior driving from the left side. Throws it back out. Here's Morgan launching for a long range two. Won't go. Ball's on for a nice try there by Senior, but coming out with it is Babcock. She gets her double-double. And that's up ahead here to Lewis down the corner to the left side. Lewis working against Spear. Now throws it up underneath here to Schoenfer, and that's going to be an over the back there by Collins. And she'll pick up her third. That'll be the 17th foul on Coffeyville. So 1-1 here for Schoenfer. She is 4 for 7 at the line tonight. Yep. 4 for 7 at the line tonight for Schoenfer. Can't get that one to go. Senior with that rebound. And back up the floor. She comes along that right side. They go right to left on your radio dial. Senior pulls up her dribble. Finds Morgan driving the lane. Morgan put up the floater. Won't go. Gets her own rebound. Throws it back up. That was wild. Might have got tossed around. Collins way over the back there, but takes away from Lewis. But as she comes away, she gets called for the walk. And turnover to the Lady Blue Comets. All right, we're going to get a foul on the inbound. Morgan's going to commit her 4th foul. So we'll go on the other end down, and it will be KB at the line. Babcock, 6 for 6 at the line tonight. Shooting the 1-1. Can't get that one to go. Nice rebound. Maddie Craner throws it up. Won't go. Schoenfer gets the rebound, tries to take it back up, and she is fouled. So Schoenfer at the line here after the foul by Spear. Makeda misses her first. Malsby back in the game. Good to see her back in the game after going down a little while ago. Good to see she's back in there. Senior checks out as well as Flanders. Schoenfer on the back half. Cook checks in the ball game too. And Schoenfer misses that one. Collins comes out with the rebound. So back on the floor now comes Coffeyville down in the corner. Oh, nice try there by Cook to try to save it right along that baseline. She steps on the line. Turnover. Back to the Lady Blue Comets. So 7 minutes to play. 57-28. Blue Comets commanding lead here tonight. Babcock, top of the key, launching for 3. Back of the iron, won't go. Collins trying to fight for the rebound. Out of bounds to Coffeyville. So Malsby, who's back in the ball game, a little gimpy it looks like right there, but she pulls up her dribble in the backcourt looking for some help. Finally finds Spear. Now Spear throws it up ahead here to Peck. That's a 10-second violation. Nice job, Lady Blue Comets on the defense, causing a 10-second call. So back to the Lady Blue Comets here with 6:40 to play in the ball game. Guys, game coming up. We'll have about a 20-minute break in here. We'll get you back to some classic mixed music. And get you ready for the ball game. Get you a chance to get to the restroom, get you some fresh snacks. KB driving in, can't get that one to go. Collins pulling down another rebound. Number 5 for her. And back up the floor, she'll give it up here to Malsby. Malsby finds Spear. Spear bounce pass underneath here to Peck. Peck has it blocked by Schoenfer, but Schoenfer's going to get a piece of her. And Makeda going to pick up her 4th foul, and Peck will head back to the line where she is 2 for 4 tonight. Yeah, 2 for 4 tonight. And Peck up and good. Her first points of the second half as Flanders checks back into the ball game here for Malsby. Senior back in for Cook as well. Second one on the way for Peck. Can't get it to go. Rebound comes down by Craner. Maddie with her 5th rebound. And back on the floor now coming to the Blue Comets. Is Craner trying to whoosh down into the right. Yeah, a little bit of a walk there. Lost control of the basketball. A little too fast for Maddie up the floor. Getting down to 6 minutes to play. 57-29. Yeah. Is the score here tonight. Collins checks out. Cook back in for the Lady Tornadoes. Spear bring it up here as we get down to 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Meaner there at the half-court line. Bounce pass up ahead here to Peck in the middle of the floor. They go right to left on your radio now. Down to Malsby in the corner. Into Peck in the lane. Bounce pass out to Senior. Senior. Spear. Now to Malsby, left wing for three. In and out. Rebound. Going to be a foul there. Looks like on Coffeyville. That long rebound. I don't know if there needed to be a foul called in there, but there was. That's number 4 on Peck. Putting Shonifer back at the line. Shonifer 4 of 10 at the line tonight. So Michaela. First one. Get. $15 points for Shonifer on the night, says Coach makes a few substitutions to get some of the JV gals in the ball game here for Lady Blue Comets. Shonifer, second shot on the way. In front of the iron, no good. Spear comes out with the rebound. And puts up the floor now, finds Morgan at the rack, can't get it to go. Ball bounces around, Lady Blue Comets trying to fight for it there. Finally going to be Coach Walker going to call a timeout for Coffeyville. So a 5:38 left to play in this ball game, 58-29. Coach Walker calls a full timeout. So we'll take a 1-minute timeout. Be right back on Z95.3. Alrighty, we're back here, and Peck gets a quick bucket here for Coffeyville to start off as the Comets have the basketball moving up, and Jillian Vogel has it taken away there. Malsby comes out there with a steal, and she'll push up the floor here, and she'll run into the defensive Lady Blue Comets. Misses a shot. Senior tries to put up. She's going to be fouled after the rebound. And Senior will head to the line here as we have some different Lady Blue Comets on the floor here as Jillian Vogel's going to commit her first foul. Senior at the line where she's 2 for 2 so far on the night. As she stands up at the line, and the first one is up and good. Collins back in the ball game. It's like Kirsten Bogle checks in the ball game now for Coach Fox's squad for J.C. Lewis. And down to 5 minutes to go here in this ball game. As Senior can't hit the second. And it's a rebound by Vogel, and she'll drop it off here to Preston Keating. Keating has it. Send it back over to Thompson. Thompson to Vogel. Vogel underneath here to Sanders. Sanders back out. And it will be Thompson. Thompson tried to get it underneath there, and it is stolen away by Cook. Sorry, that's Morgan onto this steal. Kicking here to Senior, trying to work the right side. Back out to Morgan. Morgan to Spear, top of the key for three. Back in the iron, cannot get it to go. Collins right there for the rebound and the putback. So 54-38, down to 4.5 to go. As Keating finds Thompson. Thompson to Sander. Sander working on the double team, kicking it back out here. And on the shot is Madison LaForge. Will not go on the three. Rebound comes out by Flanders. She'll push up the action. Kicking it back out to Spear on the right side. Spear. Now down the corner to Senior as they work over to the rights. And there's a steal. Nice job on the steal by LaForge. So Madison gets it up ahead here to Keating. Oh, almost got called with the walk. Vogel in the lane, puts up the shot, won't go. Rebound by Morgan. Morgan up ahead here to Senior along the right side. Senior stopping to pop a short jumper, won't go. Nice job working the rebound there by Vogel, her second. So Jillian will now bring it up the floor here as we get under 4 to go. 58-34, Ladywood Comets with the lead. Keating. LaForge in the lane. Madison puts up the shot, won't go. Rebound by Thompson. And Grace Thompson puts up the shot, won't go. So that's going to be number 5 on Morgan. She'll check out of the ball game with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. And Grace Thompson goes to the line as Malsby and Peck checks back in here for Collins and Senior. So Grace Thompson steps to the line here for Ladywood Comets, 5'5" freshman guard. And can't get it to rattle home. 58-34, Ladywood Comets going to go to 5-1 on the year. Another win in the SEK. Indy coming to town on Friday night at the Work Cloud. Thompson misses a second, but she runs down her own rebound. Nice job there by Grace. Gets it thrown out. Keating throwing it back out to LaForge. Now to Sander. Sander in the lane, puts up the jumper. Emma Sander with the bucket in the lane. 60-34 down to 3, 15 to go. Spear, Cook, right wing 3. Will not go. Ball's loose. Keating can't come up with it, but Spear does. And she'll set it down inside to Peck. Peck with the bucket. So Peck makes the bucket here. Here comes Keating up the floor. She'll lose the handle. Get it back out here. Vogel. So that's Madison LaForge. It is Jillian Vogel for 3. Jillian Vogel for 3, knocking it down. How about that? 63-38 with 2:45 to go in the ball game. And Jillian Vogel knocking down a 3. We got a 1-minute timeout on the floor by Coffeyville. We'll be back in 1 minute. C95.3. Excuse me, back here ready to go. After the timeout, Coffeyville basketball, Malsby has it. They go right to left on your radio now. Ladywood Comets up big, 63-36 here. Trying to wrap this one up before the guys' game here in about 2.5 minutes. Game time left here. Here's Peck driving down the side, and she'll put up the shot and goes. Peck, 11 points on the game for her tonight. And this one, Ladywood Comets back on the floor. Keating, working way around here from the right to the left side, kicking it back out here. And that is a Vogel. And she'll drop it off to Thompson. Her and Spear get it wrapped up there. Possession arrow goes to the Ladywood Comets as Collins gets ready to check back into the ball game. Coming in for Cook. So on the inbound, and going to be Madison LaForge in the lane. Puts up the shot, won't go. Fight for the rebound. Finally comes out there by Peck. And back on the floor now comes Coffeyville. Spear will kick it over to Malsby on the right wing. Underneath there to Collins. Collins gets the inbound pass. Can't get it to go. Collins fights for that rebound. It's loose. Comes out to Keating. Long way out. And Preston will get it up the floor here trying to get it up and it's knocked away. Under 2 minutes to go. 63-38, Lady Blue Comets with the lead. So looking on the inbound, Thompson comes in, and it's going to be off of Jillian Vogel. It's going to be a backcourt violation. So Lady Blue Comets turn it over. So on the inbound, Malsby finds Spear. Middle of the floor. Back to Malsby here to the left side. Down in the corner to Flanders. Collins. Peck, top of the key. Nobody on her there. Finds Flanders here to the left side. Now back out to Collins. Now they move around. Finally, Peck decides to take the three and knocks it down. So Peck with a long-range three having a big fourth quarter. 63-41. We get it down to about 1:15 to go here into the game. As Keating drops it off there to Thompson, and too tall for her. Out of bounds. Lady Blue Comets turn it over with 1:10 to go. So Malsby back into Spear. Bringing it across the timeline here. Here's a three on the way from Peck. She'll knock down another one. She's finding the range here in the fourth quarter. Under a minute to go. 63-44 as Keating pushes it up over to the left side. And there's Peck with the steal. To the rack and scores. 63-46. Here comes Grace Thompson across the timeline. That's Vogel. My apologies. Now over to Keating. Gonna get a 5-second violation. I'm gonna get a timeout by Coach Fox. Coach Fox gonna call a timeout here with 33.8 to go. Gives us a chance to take a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back here on Z95.3. All right, we're back here after the timeout, and it's become a basketball. And there's a steal right to bat by Flanders. Flanders takes and makes the steal. Goes in and scores. It's her first bucket of the night. Now we're going to get a walk by the Lady Blue Comets. So turning it right back over, Lady Blue Comets. I scored 6 points in this quarter. And man, I scored 20-6 here, so trying to make a comeback with about 20 seconds to go. And down in the corner there is Peck trying to fight with it. Gets Collins underneath. Collins can't get it to go. Rebound is still on the floor. Collins fights for it. She'll put it back up. It won't go, but she is fouled. And Collins will head back to the line as Madison LaForge commits her first foul. Just under 10 to go. Collins at the line, shoot a couple. First one is good. Definitely trying to make it look respectable here to the end for Coffeyville. That's going to be a lane violation. But it's good to let the bucket count. So it'll be 63-50 with 8.5 to go. And I don't know if they're going to call that lane violation or not. I don't know what they're going to do with that here. I don't think so. Let's let the shot go. All right, here comes Jillian Vogel, ready to bring it in for Lady Blue Comets. Get it in here to Thompson. And Grace going to get it up ahead. Finds Sanders. Knocked away. Sander picks up the loose ball. He's trying to hold on to it here to finish off the game. And that's going to do it. Lady Blue Comets are going to win it 63-50 over the Lady Tornadoes of Coffeyville here tonight in Coffeyville. All right, getting ready for the guys' game. That's going to come up here shortly. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in 3 minutes with your North Santa Fe Ottawa Tire postgame wrap-up show. Lady Blue Comets win at 63-50 here on C95.3. Welcome back here to Coffeyville. Folks, the Lady Blue Comets win at 63-50 over the Lady Tornadoes of Coffeyville, and the score not really even indicative of the game here. The big fourth quarter as Coach put in a lot of his JV squad in there, but Coach Walker left a lot of their players in, which they had a good fourth quarter there by Peck to make it really good. They scored 22 points there in that fourth quarter. The Lady Blue Comets only scoring 6. Blue Comets though went 6 of 18 at the charity stripe, or at the 3-point line, 13 of 21 at the charity stripe. Lady scored tonight. Corey Babcock 28 points in 3 quarters. She had a double-double. She had 10 points to go along with 7 steals and a couple of assists into that ball game. That was 28 points. Good game here by J.C. Lewis. She had 11 points. 3 points there by Jillian Vogel. 4 for Tyra Bogle. 15 for Michaela Shawn. For Emma Sanders. Emma Sander got in there with a couple points as well. Lady Comets did very good on the boards. They out-rebounded them 41-28 tonight and 16-12 on the steals. Those steals turn into good buckets for Lady Blue Comets here this evening. Really only played the starters through that first 3 quarters of that ball game. So, good one coming up here for the Lady Blue Comets. Winning this one tonight, 10 of 18 at the charity stripe. And they went 4 of about 17 there at the 3-point line. Hitting most of those in that second half did Coffeyville, as they had a better second half here than they did on the first half, especially there in that fourth quarter, big fourth quarter there by Peck. She had a good fourth quarter there. Malsby went down with a little bit of ankle injury. It looked like she came back and looking okay there for her. Good to see her back in the ball game. So that's kind of where we are with our North Santa Fe Auto and Tire post-game wrap-up show. Kind of running us quickly here. Only got about 10 minutes or so before we get ready for the start of the guys' game. So we're going to get that one coming up here in just a bit for you. So we're going to send it back to the studio here, and we're going to come back in about 10 minutes or so. So give you a chance to listen to some great music and KINZ. and then we'll get you back here and get you fresh refreshments and get you ready for the guys' game. This should be a very good game coming up here tonight as well, as Blue Comets ready to go here against Coffeyville on your home for the Blue Comets Z95.3. All right, we're going to set off the live stream and reset it for the guys' game. We'll be back here in about 10 minutes here on Z95.3. Get yourself a little restroom break in, a little bit of a break here. We get ready to go for the guys' game. And we'll be back here in about 10 minutes on Z95.3.